It's here on a Friday night at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Scott Kazmir gets the call for game one of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
Into the box now, Omar Infante. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. Not quite candlestick cold out here tonight, but still a chilly 56 degrees here at game time. Here it comes now to Infante. Squared that one up just a little late. Another 2-2 offering. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The throw. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Under it now is Crawford, and Brandon's got it for the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably golf it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Stepping up now, Mike Napoli. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Alex Gordon. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category. Two out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. With all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, in this day and age, when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Now at the plate, Gregor Blanco. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hernandez into the windup. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Over to first now is Napoli, and that retires the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So digging in now, Nick Markakis. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit weakly back to the mound. To Crawford for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So coming to the plate, Devin Marrero. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. The 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ortega is under it. 2 down.
Batting 9th, catcher Felix Hernandez.
Striding into the box, Felix Hernandez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Just the 2nd inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. To 2-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. On to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he couldn't connect that time, and there's 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Batting 10th.
This team can pick it, lead the league in fielding percentage, and there's a reason why they're winning games. Tough to get past them. They make all the plays.
Stepping into the box, Russ Hood. Here it comes on 1-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Into the box, Betts. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Digging in the switch hitter, Gary Brown. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times?
And whoa, this is off the third base bag. Another payoff pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The 8-hitter gets a base hit. You know how important that is? Now the pitcher has to hit in this inning, and he doesn't lead off next inning, possibly clogging the bases or starting the inning with basically 1 out. That's a big hit.
In now, Scott Kazmir. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. This one's flared out toward left. Gordon is there, and that ends the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 2. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Striding in once again, Omar Infante. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. hit the other way out toward right field. Ortega moves over, one away.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Mike Napoli. Hit in the air out to left field. Blanco is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Ortega. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Well, you definitely don't want to walk the leadoff hitter of the inning, and he's done a nice job of coming back. He was down 3-0. Now we're sitting 3-2. I think he's got the confidence now to throw another strike and see what happens.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Markakis giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Giants 2 and the Royals nothing. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 1 now to Gordon. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Well, Matt, this inning just got interesting. It's got a chance to be pretty big. You start the inning with a double, now you get the single, and you're sitting first and third, and here they come.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. High in the air out to center field. Brown is there. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the belt, the pitch comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and they're at 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Devin Marrero. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at bat, Felix Hernandez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Perez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Giants 2 and the Royals 1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's gone into the arcade section. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it gives the Giants a 3-1 lead.
Well, that's why you hear people say work down in the zone. That's such a difficult pitch to hit. But if the ball's up a little bit, these great hitters, they touch it, it's going out of the ballpark. Right there is a prime example.
In now, Russ Hood. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Martinez going back at the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1. Betts is on deck. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in now, Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there goes Crawford. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Markakis is after it, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Omar Infante to stand in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here it comes now to Infante. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The third baseman, number 8.
And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hey, it's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Mike Napoli. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now batting, Gary Brown. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Marrero is there, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
So let's take another look at that play up the middle with Showtrack. Displayed some really nice range there to keep it from getting into center field, and then he sets himself enough to make a good, accurate throw in time for the out. He made that play look a lot easier than it was. Into the box now, Scott Kazmir. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hernandez will get ready to deliver pitch number 75 so far. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
In now, Rafael Ortega. Misses. Ball 2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Lifted the other way out to left center. Martinez on the run, and that ends the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. He's still down though by a count of 3-1. Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Salvador Perez. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding in once again, Gregor Blanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gordon is there. 1 out.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hernandez gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Giants out in front here, 3-1. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
29, Brian Shaw.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
The batter, shortstop, Devin.
Digging in once again, Devin Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Ortega has a beat on it. 2 down.
The pitcher, number 34, Felix Hernandez.
Eric Kazmir is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here.
Eric Kazmir.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this is fouled at the plate.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Lewis Coleman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lewis Coleman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russ Hood 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
The shortstop, number 35.
Brandon Crawford will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 10.
Ready for another chance. Betts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
37, Tyler Clippard.
Ready for another shot now. Omar Infante. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 8.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. third baseman Mike Moustakas now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Brown is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Here's Mike Napoli now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. KC down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Gary Brown. A hit in 2 tries so far. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Brandon Belt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Rafael Ortega.
So stepping in, Rafael Ortega. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-2 delivery. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Sergio Romo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Romo.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Brown on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as we head toward the All-Star break, you can see he's on top of the NL in that category. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Brown giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder number 21, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 1-1. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Crawford into shallow left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The San Francisco Giants with their 50th team win in this one. Scott Kazmir earned his 5th win of the year. Sergio Romo hammers down the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
you